When it debuted in 2014, the BMW R9T was presented as a classic roadster with styling that recalls any number of BMW standard type models from the 1960s and 70s. It featured the air and oil-cooled BMW Boxer flat twin engine, a powertrain as iconic to the brand as the V-twin is to Harley-Davidson. The current R9T, like the 2021 model here, combines some retro styling with a good collection of modern technology. Now, the main comparison points between the BMW R9T and the new Harley-Davidson Sportster S are in performance and technology. However, let's start with first impressions. Styling speaks to rider personality. So what message are these two bikes sending? In terms of styling and character, it's hard to slot the BMW 9T into a single category. It's presented as a model in the BMW Heritage series and does have some retro styling elements. A flat two-up seat, round analog instruments, laced wheels, the classic Boxer engine, and a large round headlamp. The suspension, brakes, and dual mufflers hint at modern performance, and the engine makes decent power. The bike is happy covering a long distance, but doesn't offer the rider exceptional comfort. And while BMW promotes the bike as a blank slate for customizers, it doesn't offer a wide selection of accessories. There are 3 finish options, but each adds significant cost to the base price, and cosmetic options include 2 packages of billet engine covers and controls, which combined also push the invoice price considerably higher. If the BMW R9T makes a statement about its rider, it may simply be, I own a BMW. The Harley-Davidson Sportster S is styled to make 2 very clear statements. First, this is a modern Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and second, it's very powerful. The design references a number of Harley-Davidson cues, from flat tracker in the tail and high mount exhaust to bobber in the big front tire. But those references are subtle. Like the BMW, the Sportster S presents its engine front and center, but the Revolution Max 1250T V-twin is clearly a new modern engine, not a throwback to the last century. The look of the Sportster S expresses the raw power its rider will command. For generations, both BMW and Harley-Davidson have been associated with iconic engine designs. Let's look into how those icons are translated in these 2 models. The BMW Boxer, or post-cylinder twin, is an iconic design that is distinctly BMW. This version of the engine is air and oil-cooled and displaces 1170 cc. It's rated at 109 peak horsepower and 85 foot-pounds of peak torque, less than the Harley-Davidson Revolution Max 1250T at 121 peak horsepower and 94 foot-pounds of peak torque. Both engines are tuned to produce a flat torque curve in the mid-range, and it's important to note that the BMW engine maintenance schedule calls for valve lash check and adjustment every 6,240 miles or 10,000 kilometers. One quirk of the BMW Boxer engine is that its longitudinal crankshaft creates a twisting torque that causes the motorcycle to roll slightly when the throttle is applied, at idle, and when upshifting. The V-twin configuration of the Harley-Davidson Revolution Max 1250T engine centralizes mass for more precise handling and doesn't interfere with rider leg and foot placement. Liquid cooling helps maintain stable and controlled engine and oil temperature for consistent performance in changing environmental and riding situations. Variable valve timing on the intake and exhaust cam helps broaden the overall power band and improve torque management and efficiency. The Revolution Max 1250T features hydraulic valve lash, which never needs to be checked or adjusted, eliminating an expensive service point. Both motorcycles rely on the engine as a stressed member of the chassis, and both are equipped with premium Brembo 4-piston radial monoblock front brake calipers. So let's move right on to the suspension and ergonomics. The foot controls are mid-mount, and the Boxer engine design prohibits any other foot control placement. Seat height is 31.7 inches, more than 2 inches higher than that of the Sportster S, which could be an uncomfortable stretch to the ground for some riders. The R9T has a rather flat 2-up seat, and BMW doesn't offer an optional seat for this model. The Sportster S is equipped with standard forward controls, appealing to riders who prefer that stretched-out riding position, and an accessory mid-control kit is available from P&A for a rider who prefers an athletic posture on the bike. The Sportster S is equipped with a solo seat with passenger accommodations offered through genuine parts and accessories, as is a sundowner seat to aid in long-range comfort. Both the BMW R9T and the Harley-Davidson Sportster S offer premium front and rear suspension, including a fully adjustable inverted front fork and easy-to-adjust remote preload on the rear monoshock. However, note that the BMW rear shock is adjustable for rebound damping only, while the Sportster S rear shock offers adjustable rebound and compression damping for a more complete suspension tuning opportunity. The more complete adjustability of the Sportster S suspension allows you to set the bike not just for your weight, but also for your preferred riding style and level of comfort. When we compare technology, the BMW R nineT offers the kids portion, while the Sportster S hands over a full plate. The BMW R nineT is equipped with standard rain and road ride modes, cornering enhanced ABS, and traction control. Dynamic Pro Ride Mode is part of an expensive select option package that also includes cornering enhanced traction control, corner enhanced engine braking, and cruise control. Yes, BMW charges extra for cruise control on this motorcycle, and none of these tech elements can be added individually. You must buy the entire package. And in our experience on the bike, the BMW ride modes don't have a discernible effect on performance. In contrast, the 3 pre-programmed Sportster S ride modes, Road, Sport, and Rain, offer a noticeable difference in performance of the motorcycle through a balance of engine mapping, throttle response, and intervention of quartering rider safety enhancements by Harley-Davidson. The Sportster S also has 2 custom modes, a feature not available on the R nineT, that make it easy to set up performance to your own preferences so you can amp up the fun if you want to. As standard equipment, the Sportster S features a suite of cornering rider safety enhancements by Harley-Davidson that includes cornering enhanced ABS, traction control, and drag torque slip control, plus a tire pressure monitoring system that BMW doesn't offer. Cruise control is standard on the Sportster S, not part of an expensive option package. The R nineT has an analog speedometer and tachometer, which each offer classic styling, but the inset LCD screen offers only basic information, no navigation, and no infotainment. Harley-Davidson blends technology into the ride with the Sportster S with a clear 4-inch TFT color display that supports the sort of infotainment we've come to expect in a modern vehicle. This includes Bluetooth connectivity through a mobile device that can play music files, place and receive phone calls, and display navigation supplied by the Harley-Davidson app. The BMW R nineT motorcycle is capable and in some regards well equipped. This is a bike that doesn't appear to fully commit to retro, or to sport, or to cruising styling. It comes with a premium price that escalates even higher when it's optioned to match many of the features that are standard equipment on the Harley-Davidson Sportster S. The Sportster S offers more all-around performance and more standard technology at a lower price, and its stance and style clearly communicate its mission, to give its owner the thrilling ride of a lifetime. Thanks for watching.